Hello. Hi. Hi, Zan. Hi, Pepper. Oh, well. Yes, hello, slightly late. I was waiting for an update to finish downloading, and I thought I could get it done by 1:30, but no.
General Kenobi.
But I didn't want to pause it, so here we are. Hello. Oh, kitty. Yes, I know. Hello. This is the face of a cat who has had both breakfast and dinner already. And yet still is upsetty spaghetti about it. Sometimes stuff starts to just be awkward, yeah. Because the entire time it was like, oh yeah, estimate like 20 minutes, it'll be fine, okay. And then it kept being 20 minutes. And I checked download speed, but it wasn't the internet connection, it was just being like that. Is that a tanuki? Yes, it is. Dinner so soon? Yeah. She has been annoying me into giving her like dinner in the afternoon. I think she wants to like train me into giving her like 3 packets of wet food a day, which I'm gonna have to clear with her vet. Like she is getting a little bit skinnier in her old age. So she could probably stand to have more wet food and be fine. But I'm gonna clear that with her vet. Very amused about her training me. Yeah, it's... and I mean, by training, you know, I mean her yelling at me constantly. And like, do you know what it's like when every time you get up and you like walk in the vague direction of the kitchen, suddenly you have this beast like sticking to your ass and yelling at you like rah 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 rah, and I'm like, no. Like, and it's like 2 in the afternoon. And you're like, okay, either I just give in, or I have like yelling arguments with her all afternoon, which isn't going to be good for either of our blood pressure. So recently I've just been giving in. Which, like I said yesterday, now just leads to her like bothering me again at about like 7 or 8, being like, okay, but what about second dinner? It's like, no. Hi Kitty baby. So yeah, so that's my life at present. That's my no fuzzy little glutton. Yeah, you're a fuzzy little glutton, and you are adorable, but also you're very, very loud. So, and on stream days, I tend to give her dinner a little bit earlier anyway, so that, you know, she doesn't ruin her appetite for her treat. Yeah, and on Saturdays, she's just used to it now that she gets like dinner about an hour and a half before stream, so.
I've been here the whole time.
Which I think is why she's been pushing me to, like, you know, give her dinner earlier during the week as well. Hi, Sammy. Hello. So, yeah, that's what Donna's like. And if she were younger, I'd be stricter about it, but, like, she's 15 and a half. Like, you know, who gives a shit? Hi, baby. It's like how Discord will always decide to update on D&D nights. I always need to remember to open it early. Always. Without fail. Yeah. And I mean, like, the games that I'm playing currently don't even update that often. Like Outer Worlds and Dishonored, like, don't get updates. So it's fine. Hi, baby. But this was for a newer title, so it's like, hey, do you want to install this update? And I'm like, guess, sure. So. Discord updates are the worst. Like 99% of you is a website anyway. Just do the update later and work now. You'd think. You'd think. Hi, kitty baby. She's allowed to be stubborn in her old age. No. Are you though? An accidental nap in the armchair and now everything hurts. No. No. Dishonored's pretty old now, right? Yeah, Dishonored is from 2012. That thing ain't getting updates. Ever. It's like, you work with what you have. Hi, baby. No. Like, I think if ever, like, a Dishonored update came down the pipe, we'd all be like, what's this? Dishonored 2 is from late 2016, and then Prey is from 2017, and Death of the Outsider is also from 2017. Wait, was it that quick? Yeah, 2016. Yeah, and then Death of the Outsider 2017, but that's because like they were like I think 2 teams working on it simultaneously. By now, if you want updates, you need to mod them in yourself. Yep. Donna has now curled up on the edge of the desk because she's like, well, clearly I'm not getting a treat. Cool, in other news, guess what game I got for £2 today? Was it Dishonored? Is Sammy gonna play Dishonored? So the thing with Donna's food is like my grandparents drink wine 3 times a day, but you let them have it. Basically, yeah. It's like, look, my grandma is in a care facility, okay? Like, they let her have the good drugs. Like, she's 3 years away from being 90 years old. They letting her have the good shit. No. Wait. No, she's 3 years from being 100 years old. There you go. Fucking hell. 3 years from being 100 years old. There you go. They're letting her have the good shit. Dishonored 2, but I'll get the first one when I find it cheap. Yes! Yes. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Like, they took a ton of stuff from Dishonored 1 and then just made it better in Dishonored 2. Like, you can combat, choke out people, which doesn't help so much with the ghost of it, but helps with the clean hands of it. And saves you sleep darts. And you can, like, drop, choke out, just quality of life stuff. But also I'm just, like... I'm more nostalgic for Karnaka than I am for Dunwall, just because of, like, the soundscapes and the soundtrack. It's just... Listen, if I get to my 80s, I'm taking any drugs I can find. Basically. It's like, let you have some fun while we're at it. Oblivion on sale, really scaring my wallet there. Yeah, your wallet just quaking in its boots like, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Dishonored, BT dubs, Dana Nightingale, campaign director at Arcane Studios, not to name drop or nothing, like, she's writing a novel at the minute, and like, she's been doing, like, she started doing like co-working and writing streams as well, and she asked me if we want to co-host one. And so we're probably gonna be doing that next weekend, next Saturday, just like at my usual time, maybe a little bit earlier, but I'll let you know. So we'll like, there's a Twitch like stream together function. We're gonna try that out. I think it works so that, like, we both like share chat and everything. So yeah, we're gonna do doing that. I don't know if it's gonna be a one-off. Maybe we'll do it like semi-regularly. But yeah, that's the plan for next weekend. So you'll get to hang out not just with me, but with Dana as well. Next week I really need the co-working to prep D&D for Sunday. Ooh, excellent. We'll be there. We'll be there for you. So we get you on a split screen like a montage from a 70s movie. Basically. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out like where to put a little window for Dana's camera. We'll figure it out. Casting sounds like fun. Yeah. Yeah, and it's handy because like you share chat and everything. I don't know if Dana's gonna be able to hear any of our unhinged stream alerts, but we'll see about that. I'll just warn her beforehand, like, hey, if you hear a Dishonored guard saying "huh" 5 times, just don't worry about it. Maybe that's for the best. With some of them, yeah. But we'll figure that out. Hi, kitty baby. Yeah. As soon as we've, I apologize in advance for my chat being feral. I mean, yeah. She would probably be delighted, yeah. And I mean, she has, like, she's been a guest.
Normal men.
Exactly that one. She's normal men. Like, she has guested on my stream before, so she knows what people are like. It's like, it's fine. And just the Dishonored and Deathloop fandom at large. So it'll be okay. But yeah, as soon as we've hammered out the details, like what time and everything, I'll put a thing on Discord as well. So that's the plan. Donna has left us, by the way. because no treat was forthcoming, so Donna was like, goodbye. Tutty pies! I'll try and make sure I'm here for at least some of next Saturday. Yes, please! Oh, okay. Donna, come back! Let's see where she even is. Thank you, Sammy. I will try and get the cat back in here. She's not down on the floor, I think. Aha! She's in the kitchen. Donna! No, she is. Whenever she turns up, it's fine. Yeah, she is pretty invested in her football right now. Ugh. So. But as I've said before, the good thing about Donna is you know when she enters a room, mainly because she yells at you. And also I've got kind of like, even through these headphones, I've kind of got like supernatural hearing for like her feet, her claws on the floor. Tick, 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 tick. I know where that cat is. All right. Good. What are we doing today? I am unbelievably still editing that U-South fic. That is where I live. I have tasks. Tell us, Sammy. What are your tasks? Zan, are you still working today, or are you off? And Pepper, do you also have D&D to prep today? Or do you have tasks as well? I'm a week overdue on D&D session notes, and I also have a bunch of story stuff to plan out for people's character arcs. Ooh! That's exciting. You don't work on Saturdays anymore. That is excellent. Easier to do stuff on Saturdays, hey? Yeah, I shifted my schedule as part of my current trying to be more sociable thing. Excellent. I'm going to speak easies. I'm editing my D&D character's family history and family tree, very much to the despair of my DM. No! Why are you changing up the details on me now? Tomorrow I get to play instead of running. Ooh! Okay, step 1, find bin bags. 2, put rubbish in bags. Step 3, grocery shop. Step 4, make dinner. Excellent tasks, Sammy. We will be here to cheer you on. Woohoo! Yes, indeed. Okay, Donna's still in the kitchen. No, she has left the kitchen. She's not back in here. Eep. The goal is to flavor all the spells based on my ancestors. Ooh. using Grandpa's ashes for flavor. I know that's not what you mean, but it sounds funny. Just like, Tastes like Uncle Tiberius. Prequel task, get the fuck up. Yes. You can do it. Oh, it's the thing from the thing. Okay. That I haven't thrown away yet. My ancestors are mostly from Asia, so they taste like rice, I think. Huh, there you go. What would mine taste like? The majority of them are French. Maybe the French side would just taste like garlic. And probably the German side vaguely of fish. Could be worse. Suddenly I look at family recipes all differently. Cheese and wine, possibly. Yeah. You've got the cheese, now whine about the difficulty. Yeah. I could get behind that. I know. Just checking to see if dog software works. Hearing anything? Oops. Donna! Kind of like shoot his money to where they inherit their parents' hair and scalp. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Did she just lie down in the office? She was denied food when she wanted it, now she's being a grouch. Yeah. Wait, did she just lie down behind the sofa again? No. Okay. I think she might have gone for a nap in the office, just being like, nah. These are, I didn't get the chance to go to the shops today, so these are the treats that she previously deigned or did not deign to eat, so we'll see. Donna! Donna. Come on. Like, I know Sammy said whenever she gets back, which is fine, but kinda wanna get it out of the way before we start sprinting. That's the thing. I'll look. Exactly like that. Be that way then. Come on, baby. She was having a nap. in the office, and I had to literally appear in the door and shake these at her for her to like even lift her head. That is how I live my life, apparently. Come on, Nana. And you better not be disappointed at the kind of treat it is, because then I'm in the doghouse all day. Come on, baby. Come on, kitty baby. Come here. I know, everything's fine. Come on. Ow. Here, your favorite. Come on. Nope, she's not. She's not eating it. Come on. No? You still don't like them? You called me all the way here for this? Yeah. Like... I'm in trouble. I am in so much trouble. I can maybe... Okay, I'll try... Do you hear that? I'll try the other kind. See if she's... Oh, there is no later. There is no later. This is... Oh boy. Let's try this one, huh? Let's see, will you eat this one? Oh, she's taking that one. It's from the same brand, but a different taste profile. Okay, she took one. She is disinterested in another piece. Come on, baby. Okay, so she took that one out of politeness. Oh? She gonna take a second one? Okay, she sniffed at it sort of with her head upside down, and then she took it in her mouth. So, I guess. Okay. That one went down. Australian snacks, yeah. Can only eat upside down. That's apparently the problem. Here. Okay, that piece is too big. That one is probably too small. Here, try. Come on. Come on. No, you've had enough now? No. I just have to kind of push it between her teeth, and she's like, okay, fine. Yeah, I think I really have to go to the shop on Monday. Get the other kind. Otherwise we'll flirt. Oh, you shared the other pieces. Good. Well done, baby. Here, eat the rest. No? Das nennt man Anstandsbissen. Fine. She ate like 90% of it. So thank you, Sammy, for a treat. My God, and let's ignore that I had to get up twice. Hello. Yeah, you're still gonna be a ninny about it? Mm-hmm. Okay. I know, kitty baby. Yeah, just lie down. That's fine. Okay, I'm just trying to get to... get both crumbs and cat fur off my disc mat so they don't all stick to the crow, because that's not great. Like, you're never as, like, sensitive to crumbs on your desk as when part of your arm is slightly on fire. Although the burning sensation has stopped, we are indeed at the itch portion of the competition. Mostly this bit, like here. This is where it's itching. So, yay me. Also, up here, okay, difficult to see, but here it's really starting to flake. Like there's lots of like old skin coming off. Because there's already new skin underneath. How many days has it been to get to the itch zone? 5. 5. Crook of my arm started itching yesterday, and I thought it would take until at least tomorrow or even Monday for the rest of it to really start itching, but today already. I do apparently have good healing tissue. So, yeah, 5 days and then itch. Yeah, but like so far just here where the lines are a little bit lighter. It'll probably take another day or two until here the upper part, like really the feathery bits start itching. How much longer does the itch last? Well, I'm trying to think. Usually for me it itches for about anywhere between 3 and 5 business days. Depends on depends on how much of it is line work and how much of it is shading. There's a lot of line work in this. So I would imagine it'll itch until like middle of the week, and then it should about stop. And then the rest of it's just like it turning from like silver skin to like proper strong skin, and shedding the rest of the scabs. Yeah. So the whole thing takes about 10 days or so to recover. Yeah, you're like, I always moisturize it very, very lightly for 2 weeks. Like, the standard healing time is 2 weeks. Because the rest of it, like, after the itch is gone, like I said, it's just like, because it's basically like very thin, like silver skin. It's just what we call it in German. I'm not sure if that's actually an English term as well. Hold on. Let's see about that. Silberhaut. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's an established term. I'm not sure, but I know what you mean. Okay, good. Yeah, in German we just call it Silberhaut, so it's like it's very like it's healthy, but it's still very, very thin. And you have to protect it, and that lasts for like another 4 days up to a week after you get the first healing out of the way. So standard advice is like just moisturize it for 2 weeks, and then just like once a day for a little bit longer after that. I think like full healing is 4 to 6 weeks. If you want to like, so for instance, if you're doing like a multiple part piece, like most of the time your tattoo artist will have you like wait 4 to 6 weeks between sessions for one part of the tattoo to completely heal and to be able to see like where you maybe need to go over it again, like just to judge like whether like the ink sits fully underneath the skin, and then you can do more of it. So first healing time is 2 weeks, and then proper complete healing time is 4 to 6. Because that's just how skin works. It's like, it's gonna be a really fun contrast because like this is my, once again, difficult to see. This is my first ever tattoo. I got that like almost 13 years ago. Well, 12 and a half at this point. And it sits like right next to the most recent one. So this is gonna be like so dark and like fresh, and then you've got it like sitting next to the slightly washed out one. It's really fun. And I have been thinking about like maybe getting this one, like freshed up. But like the point of, getting tattoos throughout your lifetime is that you can like see how old they are. Like it's kind of like tree rings. It's like you can tell what tattoos you've had for a long time versus the fresher ones. So I'm just gonna leave it. Okay. Yeah, so the fading's kind of part of what they are. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, it's how skin works. It's how your body aging works. So. And I mean, tattoos are done with that in mind, so that like the lines aren't too close together, because otherwise they bleed into each other, because they blow out over time. Like there's definitely lines in this one where it's like, oh yeah, you used to have more space between each other. But like that's grand. But for instance, like even the letters that I have on this arm are still like, it's still legible. And this one is also like pretty old at this point, so. Yeah. Aging is good. It's how you can see that you've lived. So. Okay, that got existential. How's about we start a stream? Start a stream. Hey, yeah, let's start streaming, Grumble. Well, how about we start a sprint? Good way to look at it. Yeah. Like, they don't look fresh anymore and kind of faded. Although I'm really happy with how the colors on the flowers do. After 7 years? Yeah. Like, they still look really good, but that's also because I don't go into the sun. But, like, yeah. Like, tattoos age. You age. Like, I mean, I have good genetics, but, like... I'll get to looking old eventually. And better than trying to fight against the inexorable march of time. Exactly. Why would I fight it? Okay. Kitty Babe is down for a nap after her successful having a treat. Okay. Yeah, I've got 4 sprints on the books for today. Depending on how hungry I get. Because I have all the preparations done for dinner. I just need to do the rest of it. later. So depending on how hungry I get, I might I might skip one. But I'll let you know. But so far the plan is 4 of them. All right. Let's get started. Boop. Yeah, Grumble needs to eat. There we go. Sprint 1 done. How did we do? Boop. There we go. How many points does that get me? Ah. I have like 3 achievements left in this game. Although they'll probably add more if they do more content expansions, but... jolly good. Yes. How did we do? I have edited. They're almost naked. I'm getting into the last 2 sections finally. No, is this last 2 sections? Yes, last 2 sections. I should make a point to be here on Saturdays. It's very helpful for getting my game things in order. Yeah, and we like to see you. Boop. It's baby. Yeah. Boop. Oh, ma. I had a smaller, less painful nap. Good. Naps are good, and I'm glad that this didn't put your back out like the other one. Oh. Oh. I have like these cork like coasters, and they because this has a rubber bottom, because you can twist it theoretically anyway. You can twist it, and then there's a false bottom in there, and there's a there's a pillbox in there. Like, of course you can take it out and just put anything in there, but there's a pillbox in there, which is pretty neat when you're traveling. Like, I usually like when I travel for a few days, I put like paracetamol and hay fever meds in there. Yeah, so, and it sticks to the cork, so sometimes like I pick up the water bottle, and then the coaster just goes flop. And earlier, like, Donna was lying here in front of me, and, like, the coaster just flopped on the back of her head, and she didn't even stir. She was like, this is just something that happens to me. I think I need to take the next sprint to prepare some food. Getting hungry. Yeah, it's, like... not Spawn or nothing, but this is from Bottle. That's the brand. I also have a smaller one, which is for kids, but like that's never stopped me, because it's got cow print on it. So, like, this is a liter, and the other one is like half a liter. Used to this human nonsense, don't care, napping more important. Yep. She's like, like, things, like, you know, things fall all the time. Like, what was it last week? Like, I hadn't noticed that. Right, I was lying on the sofa, and I hadn't noticed that she was like, because my sofa is an L shape, right? And I had noticed that she'd come up to like take a nap next to me. I was so in the zone reading, and then I put my book to the side and just like put a half on top of her, and she was like, this might as well happen. Didn't give a shit. Like, pretty much the only time she'll actually complain is if, like, I don't realize that she's right behind me, and then I turn around and almost step on her paw. Like, that gets a proper complaint, as it should. And then I run after her and go, I'm so sorry. But the rest of the time, I mean, I'd complain too. Yeah, if someone turned around and then trod on my foot, I would complain. So. Like, that's all good and proper, honestly. Kitty baby. Kitty baby good. Kitty baby an absolute nerd. What? That's his maybe. Oh, wow. She had her butt, like, up against Habit, so he's just kind of covered in her fur now. Let's do it. I still haven't introduced him to his human equivalent. I gotta remember to do that. Maybe I'll remember this week, because like Wednesdays is when Human Habit joins our morning daily. I was talking to Mike Scrubs in chat last week, and I was like, I'm actually like, you know, I could start posting the first like couple of chapters on this, and then like edit the rest while I'm doing that. Spoilers, I didn't get around to it this week. Spoilers, I haven't done it. I assume the human version looks somewhat less like that. Yeah, the human version looks less scrunched. And slightly less terrified. Oh, like publishing a serial fic thing. Yeah, well, this is the fanfic, the Due South fanfic that I've been working on. And it's gonna have 4 chapters. So what I like, when I post multi-chapter fics successfully, when it's not just a one-shot, then like I'll draft at least half of it, then start posting, and then draft and edit the back half while I'm already posting. And I drafted the full thing before I started editing, so I'm not doing that. But I could have started posting this week while I'm still editing the back half. I just didn't get around to it. Because it is like, I like a weekly posting schedule is kind of sweet. Because you already get to share it while you're working on it, which, you know, gives you additional motivation if you get nice reactions to it. Because the other multi-chapter fanfic that I posted, like I just posted both chapters the same day because I had them done, so I was like, but this one's gonna have 4. And it's gonna get close to 25,000 words. So I do want to space it out a little bit. Also just to like when it is more, because I wrote like Hope Guides Me, I wrote that very much like it is a 2-chapter thing, but I very much like wrote it as a one-shot. Like the vibe of it is a one-shot, and with this it's definitely more sequential, like going over several like distinct days and not just like sort of a nebulous, this sort of happens across a couple of weeks but we're condensing it kind of vibe. So with that, I do like giving readers a little bit of a break between things so that they can ease into it. Especially because the first sections are relatively or comparatively short, and then it gets longer and more involved and more detailed. So, kind of want to do this like weekly. It's just nice. I picked 3 ancestors in writing a small summary of their life since my DM asked me to limit it, but I have a lot more history which I had to create around it, so I get to have some fun. Yay! Very good. Itch. Like I said, 1-800-HAPPY slapping. Had to update the family tree too. I love family trees because you can put so much context in them without writing it down. Yes. It's just there. That's why I love a good murder board. Good murder board. Okay, so next sprint, they're almost naked. I'm gonna get them the rest of the way naked. Well, in editing. Like I said, it's written. And then they do things. And then they get to have an emotional breakdown about it. Yay! I also love to sprinkle LGBTQ plus characters in there. Keep it diverse. Yeah. It's like, you know, it's not just one gay cousin. There are 10 gay cousins. They do things. Yes. Naughty things, if you can believe it. Such teasing. Yes, well. I will be posting it on AO3 for free. So if anyone's curious. Ah, God damn it. None of them are driving the plane. Nope. If it's any canon of mine, then everyone's bisexual, unless explicitly said to be otherwise. Excellent. Bisexuals win. Once again, bisexuals stay winning. Oh, hold on. Is my jacket? Can I reach it? Yes. Hold on. There, I can show you one of the pride pins I got. Like I've got bisexual knight and Diefenbaker. Ouch. Okay, I have to fetch the moisturizer. The itch is getting bad. A teeny tiny bisexual sword. Oh look, it focused. Sweet. Well, almost. Huh. There you go. Okay, camera, focus on me. Looks fine. Yeah. A teeny weeny bisexual sword. Boop. Okay. I'm gonna get my moisturizer. Be right back. Need 2 of them though, so you can do a wield. True. For true bi vibes, that is true. That's true. Okay, be right back. Wait, did I have it here? Fusion. Didn't I? I thought I did. Hi. Oopsie daisy. Must have dropped the other stuff I have down the back of the sofa. Oh no, the sprint! And sprint number 2. Oh. How are we doing? Also, yeah, I am getting really hungry, so I think I'm gonna skip. So we're only gonna do 3 today. Cause I need sustenance. Note to self, have bigger lunch on Saturday. I did not have enough lunch. So it's my own fault, really. Things are going good. No worries, thank you. Sustenance is important after all. Yeah, without sustenance, I can't write. So yeah, okay. Note to self, bigger lunches on Saturday. Can do. Okay, I am... I'm in the final section. They're almost done. God damn it happened again. But then they still have to be emotionally unreasonable about it, so... And that part has already gone through multiple rewrites, so I'm hoping that I'll, like... Because I haven't looked at it in, like, weeks at this point. So I'm hoping that I'll just be happy with it, and I can just... You know, just line edit and then it'll be fine. But we'll see when I get there. We'll see what the last sprint gives me. Done with my notes from session 20 and 21, and I'm finally planning out session 22. Yay! Well done! All caught up. Excellent work. It's always easier when you don't need any structural edits. Yeah, I made the structural edits like directly after finishing the first draft. Like I just skipped right into the structural edits and rewrites. And I thought after leaving it for a while I would have to do more rewrites, and the first section, like, I still edited more heavily, but mainly just scraping things together and taking stuff out that didn't need to be there. The rest of it is pretty much staying as is. Like, I'm not doing loads to it. So, because the first bit was all like trying to establish like the conceit of it. It's like, why are they going undercover? Why are they going to fucking Portland? Why are they driving and not taking the plane? So, and I'm just, you know, with a little bit of hindsight, I was just like, okay, just don't over-explain it. This is just what's happening. Just go with the flow. This is why I like to plan out the structure first. I find it easier when I know what story beats I'm aiming for and when. Yeah, this one, a little contriving. Yeah, a little contriving. Yeah, this one was entirely pantsed. I was building the playlist as I was going. I was writing it as I was going. By contrast, the fake hitman, sort of pretend Hitman Vecchio thing that I'm working on, is like, that one has a lot of planning behind it already. That one is probably going to be like pretty much planned out like beat for beat, which is good because I'm going to need that, because otherwise it's going to explode to like 60k and I don't have that kind of time. I think you can always contrive what you need as long as it's not too far-fetched. Yeah. You just gotta... It's kind of like, I think a lot of the time when you first write it, the instinct is to like over-explain a little bit, and then you're like, okay, this is fanfic. And like, you know, it's like, people are generally really happy to just go with whatever premise you chuck at them. And you don't have to over-explain it really, because it's like hand-waving. It's like, no one cares, just give us a fun AU. Like, you know, as long as the characters still, you know, are in character, and it doesn't, like, become so AU that you could just, like, make OCs out of it and then have it have them do their own thing. It's like the setup for why they're going to Portland, like, doesn't matter. Just send them to Portland. I don't care. So, and like not over-explaining helps with that, because the more detail you give a reader, it's like, you know, if you give them precise dates, then they'll start thinking about the timeline in their heads. If you don't give them dates, they don't give a fuck about the timeline. And it doesn't take them out of the immersion. So, it's also the whole thing where everyone starts by wanting to show all of their homework, and you need to remember that actually, no, it's better when you don't explain everything. Yeah, it's like, they're going to Portland. Boom, done. So, and I think I've got a good balance between they're going to Portland and that's all you need to know, and like over-explaining every single little thing. So I did keep the bit in where like Ray bargains for, you know, if he's taking the GTO to Portland, then he wants the department to pay for detailing afterwards, and gas. And Wells is like, okay, whatever, just to get them out of his office, right? I did keep that in because that's the kind of like detail and like in the end completely irrelevant conversation that U South likes to focus on, just to every now and again, just to, you know, give you some like some characterization food, but which they can afford to do because the average seasons have like 18 episodes or so. Irrelevant conversations can be kind of fun sometimes. Yeah, because it's like it gave me an opportunity to like have Frasier tease Ray for it, because you know when they're out of the office, like Frasier's like, well, maybe the lieutenant just valued expediency over sense. Which is a way of saying you're a pain in the ass, Kowalski. And then Ray's like, you're calling me a menace? And he's like, I wouldn't dream of it. So, you know. They're meeting a person there for some reason, and they're taking the car because someone watched a documentary about climate change. The details don't matter. Yeah. And in this case, the reason is just that neither Chicago nor Portland Police Department are willing to spring for plane tickets. So, I had initially like a more contrived version of that where like, you know, they didn't want the paper trail of like entering the city via the airport and everything, but then I was like, who gives a fuck? Like, they just don't want to pay for it, whatever. That sounds like a legit reason, yeah. It's like, okay. And, you know, Welsh wants him to take a car from the motor pool, and Ray is like, literally, I have him say, like, no, I get there faster if I drive in my own car. Even though, like, the GTO is not that great for road trips. And there are probably, like, beat up, like, faster cars in the motor pool, but he's like, I get there faster. Is it a road trip or is it too short? Chicago to... Wait, I think I wrote it down. Chicago to Portland is, like, 2,500 miles or something? Wait, now I gotta look it up again. Yeah, it's just over 2,100 miles, and that's like 3,000 kilometers or something. So like, it takes them it's a multi-day journey. Yeah, so I had to plot out like on my little notepad, like, okay, if they drive for that long and then take this long a break and then drive and then like how many days and nights does it take them? It is a ride, and with a half wolf in the back seat, let's not forget. Yeah, Beef is so good the entire time. Such a baby. But yeah. They could have taken the plane, but no. Going on a road trip is the one thing that actually tempts me to learn how to drive. Same. Same. Will there be a sequel up in Canada or Alaska where the husky pulls a sled for them and they need to cuddle to keep warm? I mean, that's literally the canon ending. That's literally the canon ending. I don't need to write that. Paul Gross already did. But no, there won't be a sequel. But they do at the end, they do talk about the fact that, like, you know, Fraser wants to take Ray up to Canada with him when he can. And Ray's all over that, so yeah. Yeah, Canadian Shack Fic is very prolific in Due South. Mainly because they were like, hey, so this entire show ends with, like, Deef pulling a sled and Ray, like, wrapped up in a coat and furs and Fraser on the back of it, and they're just riding off into the sunrise, and that's all you need to know. Yeah. They already did that. My work is done. It's why so often, like, post-finale fic has them go on the adventure and then still be, like, too stupid to actually get together. So it's like, oh no, how can we be so unreasonable about this that is not actually the happy ending? Because we feel distressed when, you know, we don't have to do the work. It's like, what? Happy ending? What? Like an ending that kind of implies that they just stay together indefinitely? What? We don't know what to do with that. It leaves us confused. Wow. My arm is so linty. The tanuki has been eating this apple for hours. Yep. It's just taking teeny tiny, very small bites. Possibly forever. Let's see, there are different skins for the companions. I'm not sure if maybe the others eat something else. Let's check. No, it's always an apple. Look at you. It's always an apple, just in different colors. Fine. There we go. I'll stick with this one because the thing around its neck matches my pants. There we go. Oh! Last sprint of the day, everybody! Hold on, let me skip this one. There we go. Wahoo! Sprint number 3. We did it. Bink. Okay, over halfway to next level. Nice. Beep. Okay, put things away. Oh, wait, oh, it's punched up a bit. Hi, kitty. Alright, I am no slump. I think I need a nap and a snack. Yes. Naps and snacks. I want to have dinner. I might have procrastinated a little, but I also wrote a little. Nice. Hello, Kitty. Hello. Are you bothering me about second dinner? Good luck with that, baby. Good luck with that. Okay. I have fully edited the entire thing now. I've merged the draft. I've created a new one just for like a final line edit. And proofread before I actually start posting. I am currently still dithering about like... Because basically so far each chapter has like a section from Ray's POV and then Fraser's POV. And I'm currently thinking like, okay, do I combine the first 4 sections into one chapter to make like the word count roughly even across chapters? Or do I go like double section by double section? Do I maybe even just post like each POV section one after the other? Making it like 10 chapters rather than 4 or 5? I don't know. I'm gonna have to... Hi, baby! I'm gonna have to think about that. Gonna have to think. Aw, baby! Hello. I had to give up on most of my tasks because I kept dropping everything, literally, so instead I'm just concentrating on groceries. Oh, I'm sorry, Sammy. That sucks. But concentrating on groceries is a good thing. Yeah. Get food in you first, and then you can tackle the other stuff later. Hi, Katie, baby. Ma! Yeah, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Yes, kitty face. Oh, wow. I know, you're gonna try and steal my ham. Yeah. I know. And I'm not gonna let you. Okay. Food first, everything else second. Exactly. And in the spirit of that, I'm gonna fuck off. I'm gonna make dinner. I'll be back on Tuesday with Dishonored. Yes, yes. My kitty baby. A good plan. Yes. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for hanging out with me on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Kitty baby. Yes. All right. Any more admin? No, we're good. All right. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. A lovely Sunday tomorrow. And then hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.